Welcome back to our podcast, Let's Talk About It, a podcast about leadership development brought to you by the Lesniak Institute for American Leadership. We are a nonprofit located in Union, New Jersey, in Kane University's campus. And we are your hosts. My name is Felipe.
My name is Kevin.
And I'm Claudia.
And this is our special Operation Santa episode.
Woo!
So, guys, I have a question. It's been a while since we've done this. So, if you were 8 years old again, what would your ideal holiday party look like?
I think I would want a hot chocolate bar.
I would love a lot of presents.
Yeah, I would probably want like a lot of games as well.
And candy and lots of desserts.
Yeah.
But also, I would say good music.
Good music, nice decorations, a Christmas tree, Santa, obviously.
Santa, obviously.
Well, guess what?
Why are you asking this?
Yeah. Guess what?
What?
Okay, so we're going to have all of that in this year's Operation Santa. And the whole point of this episode of the podcast is really just to answer any questions that people have about Operation Santa. We made a list of frequently asked questions, and we're going to go through some of them so you guys know exactly what Operation Santa is about and how you can get involved. So I guess the first question would be, what is Operation Santa? So Operation Santa is not just a regular toy drive. It's in its 23rd year. So Operation Santa has been around for a long time. It was actually founded by our president, Senator Raymond Lesniak's late wife, Selena. And she would actually do this toy drive through the USPS when they would, you would give them gifts and they would mail it out to the people. But they stopped doing that. So in 2019, the Lesniak Institute kind of helped take over Operation Santa. And we have been hosting it here at the STEM building since 2019. And what basically the goal of Operation Santa is to give deserving children in Union County gifts that they might not be getting, during the regular holiday season. For many of the kids, this could be the only gift they received this Christmas. So that's kind of what Operation Santa is about. So another question we have here is, how is Operation Santa different from other holiday toy drives?
I would say it's different from other toy drives because we ask each kid what they want and we do our best to get them exactly that, so they can have a present that they truly will use and play with and want. We also try and get them presents that are like substantial. It's not just a random present that you found at Target. Like it's something a little bit pricier, I would say, not something very basic. So we really try and put thought and effort into, the gifts that we give to the kids.
Last year, we went shopping. We went to Target. We went to Walmart. And we were able to select a few of the gifts that actually they wanted. For an example, I'm sure that you remember, like some of them wanted Transformers. Some of them wanted doll houses. We got them bikes. But every kid asks for something specific, and we try to deliver that. We would try to make their wish come true for their request, because it's nothing more exciting than actually opening your present. It's like, oh snap, this is what I wanted.
Yeah, no, for sure. And like for example, when some of them would ask for like an art set, we would kind of make sure that we don't just get them like colored pencils, you know what I mean, or in like coloring books. We get them like a whole set of like 1,000 colored pencils with like somewhere where they could draw and like something like that.
Yeah, we go the extra mile when it comes to the gifts. We get not just one part of the gift, we get every single part of the gift.
Yeah. And there were some kids that put like PS5s and stuff like that. That obviously is not something we could do. But there were kids who put like laptops and tablets and phones, and for some of them we were able to get them those things, which is really awesome. And usually from what I've saw, the gift average price was around like $50 last year, which is great and not typical for toy drives.
Yeah, definitely. How do you guys think the event has grown and evolved over the years?
Well, I've been documenting Operation Santa for the past 3 years. This would be my 4th year working in this mission. From 2021, after the pandemic, it was one of the biggest challenges trying to deliver it and throw this party, but instead in 2021, I mean, I started from 2020 to in 2021, we delivered the meals and we also delivered the gifts. And I mean, it is recorded and we have the pictures, but all the kids, the moment they saw like Buddy the Elf and they saw Santa, we had two Santas as a matter of fact in 2021. It was Senator and somebody else, but the thing is that the look on their faces, their joy of just like seeing, like we knocked on their doors and there's a, hey, there's a Santa, there's Buddy the Elf. It was something magical. And then when we brought it back from 2022, we wanted to really throw this party. It's like, hey, how can we actually bring this back? We try to make it better, and we did it here on the 6th floor at the STEM building. And we brought Jumping Jamie. They love it. We had hot chocolate, and it was a success. But then last year, since you came to our team, you made it even bigger. So we now brought it to the 1st floor. We invited more people. We invited like more families, and overall, it's like every year we try to always make it better. We try to so it's like, okay, boom, we did this. Now, what can we like top it off? And not only that, but also we are delivering more gifts and we're delivering more meals. And I'd seen every year we always try to make it better and better. And I'm sure like you have some plans for this year as well to even make it bigger than what it was last year.
Yeah. So this year, usually during Operation Santa, a lot of the focus is on the kids, which it should be because it's Operation Santa. We really want to make sure the kids get an unforgettable experience and they get the best holiday party ever. But this year we're also going to be focusing on the parents. So what we're planning on doing is, besides having the normal Operation Santa stuff, feeding the families, giving the gifts to the kids, we also are going to invite a lot of other grassroots / nonprofits to come and table. And we're also going to be inviting Union County Benefits, their office, and also different offices from different cities, just showing the benefits that the parents who are coming have available to them. And we're also going to invite like a financial coach that will talk to the parents a little bit about, how to be the best financially, talk about credit or stuff like that. And we're also going to be inviting different experts in home buying and car purchasing and give them the resources they need for stuff like that too.
So it's like everyone gets a gift, even the adults.
Basically. Yeah.
That's so cool, especially because the parents might not be able to like have these conversations a lot or have people like coach them on these things because, kids are a handful. So we'll be taking care of the kids, throwing them a party. They're going to have a blast and the parents get to, sneak away to learn all of these things.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm really excited about that. We're also going to have well-being checks for the parents and for their kids. They could check their health, their mental health. And it's going to be just so awesome. Last year, Operation Santa, it was already like really rewarding for all of us, just focusing on the kids. But I think this year that we're actually also going to be focusing on the parents. I think it's going to be even more rewarding. Mm-hmm. And I want to see, even after Operation Santa, just following up with the families to see if they really did use those resources that we gave to them.
Yeah. What is the process like of, choosing these families in Union County? Like, how do they get selected to be a part of Operation Santa?
Yeah. So most of the families that get referred to us are directly from Union County Social Services. They work with families all over Union County, and we give them the information in the form to sign up for Operation Santa. And basically, they give us the family's information, and we usually tell them, the people like Union County Social Services, we tell them like, just make sure you first talk to the families who you think could really benefit from Operation Santa. And that's kind of the first people we get on the list. I've also reached out to like different cities and their social services centers and told them the same thing. So we're really focusing on families that this might be really the only gift they receive this Christmas. and all of our families are referred to us from social services in different cities and in Union County.
So I want to ask. I mean, I want to ask a follow-up question based on this. It's you personally, like, you're the one in charge of, you know, like, getting the logistics on, getting the, you know, the families, doing the registry, and also putting the gifts. What is the emotion that comes into your mind the moment you're seeing everyone that you invited? Because, you know, you and the social workers are part of this, but you personally is like, I know I spoke with this person. And you mentioned that last year. You're like, hey, I spoke with you, and you also personally have delivered you gave the gifts to these families. What comes to your mind with the moment that actually you see all this happening? You like putting all so much effort into it.
Yeah, that's a great question. Like, seeing it come like into reality, always like is eye opening for me, especially when like you said, I spoke to every single parent that was there, because when they sign up for the form, I just make sure, like, hey, this is what you signed up for. Hey, this is what we're thinking about getting the child. And when I, like, some of them are very vague with what they put on the form. For example, they'll be like, oh, just a sweater, right? Because they don't really, they don't ask for much. Like, that's enough for them. But I call them anyway and I say, hey, besides a sweater, what else is something that your child would like? And they're very timid and they don't want to tell me, but I get it out of them anyway. And like, seeing like them open up to me about that already warms my heart. And then obviously seeing the kids like tear up the presents and like seeing that, that also just makes it all worth it. So
what do you think? Well, obviously, like, there's a huge impact made on these kids and, you know, the families. What do you think, like, the overall impact is on the community?
It's a great question. I mean, let's compare. If we compare it to last year, we had almost close to 300 people in the STEM building.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
I think one of the impacts is that we just bring in, we're creating memories for all of these families, and especially here in the Union County, is like, you know, we have a huge population, and it's like, it's not only the kids who get, you know, this memory in their heads, and it's like, hey, they're always gonna remember and they're gonna be grateful, but also the family members are. It's like, wow, it's just like 1 year that they were not expecting for any of this to happen. It just creates memories. In my opinion, it creates memories that they will live on for like so many years, and they're gonna remember. It's like, hey, actually, this happened in my old city. It happened in Union County, so it's gonna stay in their hearts. I feel like that's the impact that they're gonna get.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably a huge relief to the parents and the families, because, you know, they don't have to worry about their kids not getting anything. Like, they're getting a party, they're getting gifts, they get a night off, you know, they get to enjoy a nice warm meal from us. So I feel like it's definitely like, it lifts a lot of that, the burden from them.
Yeah, last year we helped over 100 children get gifts. And all the gifts averaged around $50 in price. And that was obviously thanks to all our donors and our sponsors and our team that made it possible. We were able to feed over 200 people, thanks to the Kane Government Affairs Office, who helped with the food. And, you know, with that being said, our volunteers also kind of left with something too. So, you know, being located on Kane's campus, what are some ways that students could get involved with Operation Santa?
Yeah, there are a few ways that students got involved last year. I know we had volunteers help us a lot with the gift wrapping. We had a whole day just dedicated to wrapping like hundreds of presents, and they helped us organize them. They helped us label everything. They were very, very helpful with that. And even the night of at the event, you know, we had volunteers come and help you know, man the hot chocolate station and help the kids make their own hot chocolates. They helped us, you know, hand out all of these presents and like the bags of presents to these kids and the families. They helped us set up the tables. We made goodie bags literally that day for all of the kids with, like, you know, candy and treats and, you know, crayons to enjoy like the coloring stuff on the table. And then we also have like amazing volunteers who helped us with coming and being, Santa, dressing up as elves and entertaining the kids. Yep. So there are a lot of different ways that Kane students can get involved, even if that's, looking at the registry and just seeing like, okay, like this is a gift that's, $20, $15. Like that's doable. Like I can definitely do that. But even if you can't give like monetarily, you can still give your time, which we would greatly appreciate, because it's going to be very helpful for us, because we're planning on having just as many kids this year as we did last year.
You mentioned about gifts. My question is, what happens the moment all the gifts that we put in the registry, all of them are bought? Can they still donate? Like, how can they also
yeah, so the registry is updated in real time. So for example, if we get a new form sign up for a family, whatever those children wish for, we add it to the registry, and we update it as we go. But also besides the registry, there's kids who sign up maybe like a week or two before the actual event. Mm-hmm. So it's too late for them to go on the registry because delivery times and stuff like that. So what we do on our end with the monetary donations that we get, we go out ourselves and buy the gifts for the kids, and we make sure that they get what they want. And it's not necessarily on the registry; it's something that we have to do on our own end.
So it's like there's no kid left behind, pretty much. Even if at the very last minute someone registers, it's like, hey, boom. But yeah. because of the monetary donations, we're able to actually still make it happen. Still,
exactly,
being able to
purchase a gift. Actually, last year, the day before or the day of, I went to Target and I bought like 3 gifts. Because we had there were some families that were like on the fence of coming or not, if they were coming or not. Mm-hmm. And then they hit me with we're coming. And then there was like people from the social services office that were like, hey, can this family come, or can this family come? And then I can't say no, so I was like, yeah, of course. So then they all came, and then it was too late for a registry, so I had to go to Target and Walmart and find their stuff for them, and I bought it for them, and that was all thanks to the monetary donations that we got from Operation Santa.
So now let's talk about taking action. So where do we start?
There are a lot of ways that you can get involved. Obviously, this event doesn't just happen overnight. There are so many people that put, their love and their effort into making this event really, really successful. And if you want to help us this year in making Operation Santa bigger and better than ever before, these are some ways you can participate. You can, of course, like we mentioned before, visit our registry, which is linked on our website. And if there are no gifts on the registry, like we talked about, you can give a monetary donation. And the link is also on our website for that as well, which will be used for purchasing gifts and for throwing this big party for all of the families that come.
Yep. Besides like the buying gifts off registry and the monetary donations for volunteers and students who want to get involved, we already have a date actually for our gift wrapping, which is December 9th. It will be at the 6th floor in the STEM building, and we will be here basically from like 9 to 5, just wrapping gifts. There will be pizza. We're going to be wrapping gifts basically all day and basically getting all ready for the big day. So
if you have nothing to do that day and you're looking to eat pizza and you are an expert on wrapping gifts, then you're more than welcome to come. So I just want to mention also that the link, just this is people are going to hear it, but also we're going to put it on the screen. It's lesniakinstitute.org/Santa. So or just wait for one of our emails, so you could do it too.
Yeah, and if you can't come to help us and volunteer, if you can't give a gift or buy anything off the registry, you can help us by spreading the word about this. If you know someone who wants to give back this holiday season, send them the link to our website, send them to our social media pages to help make an impact directly on the families of Union County.
Yeah, and even if you know some families that are maybe not in the best financial position, or would really benefit from Operation Santa, send their information our way as well. We would love to get in contact with them and have them be a part of the event.
Definitely.
Well, yeah. I think that's pretty much all the main questions for now.
If you have any more questions, you can always send us a DM on Instagram, on Facebook, comment on one of our posts. You can email us as well. Like, we are so excited for this event, and we definitely want to answer all of your questions if you have any more.
Yeah. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been another episode of Let's Talk About It, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.